Hello and welcome to Leaders Pathway, where leaders go to grow. I'm Velma Knowles from leaderspathway.com, and you are listening to the Leaders Pathway podcast. Now, on this show, you will learn powerful tips from inspiring stories that are going to help you grow your leadership influence, impact, and income. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and come along with me as we explore how you can lead your life and work better. Well, friends, today we're talking about something every leader and future leader needs to hear. Yep, we're talking about how to show up with confidence and lead with presence. That's right. How do you step into a room and own it? How do you lead so people just feel your presence without you having to be that loudest voice in the room? Well, here's the deal. Leading with presence isn't just about how you look or how you sound. That's right. It's about how you show up. Because half the battle in leadership is just showing up and owning your place. All right, so let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a meeting and there's one person sitting back, arms crossed, particularly just screaming out, "I don't want to be here." Yeah. And then there's that other person. They're walking in the room and they own the place. Not because they're being arrogant, but because they're being present. They're there and everyone can feel it. See, that's what we're talking about today. So if you're ready, let's jump on in. Now, I want to tell you about a leader I met recently, and let's call her Sarah, because I like her and I don't want to, let her name out or take away from her privacy. So anyway, Sarah has just been promoted and she is beyond excited. This was her moment, right? I mean, we all want that moment. But there's a but. Behold the untold truth. And that's what "but" stands for. When Sarah got to this first big meeting as the new leader, she held back. She kept her voice low. She tried not to stand out too much. Why? Because, see, in her head, Sarah was thinking, what if the people in the room don't see me as their leader? But then her mentor stepped in. Thank goodness for mentors, right? When you have a great mentor. Her mentor pulled her aside and said, "Sarah, listen, you've earned this. Now it's time to own it." Has anyone ever said that to you? Or have you ever said it to yourself? Now, if not, let me be the first to tell you. Here's your teaching moment, okay, friends? You have the right to be in the room. And it is your responsibility, my friend, to own your presence when you are in that room. And that's exactly what Sarah did. At the next meeting, Sarah walked in with her shoulders back, her head held high. She made eye contact. She didn't stare people down. She just made eye contact. She spoke up early, and she shared her thoughts with confidence. And you know what? People listened. I mean, they really listened. Sarah went from feeling invisible to really making an impact, and all because she decided to completely show up. So, my friend, maybe you're sitting there thinking, well, that sounds great, but how do I do that, Velma? Well, no worries, I got you covered. I'm going to give you 3 simple steps to start leading with confidence and presence today. That's today, okay? So let's do this. The first action I want to share with you, and you need to know this, is that you need to stand tall and make eye contact. Look, I know this sounds basic, but trust me, it's powerful. And sometimes it's the basic things that we just forget about that really make the difference. So when you walk into a room with your head up and your shoulders back, besides that, good posture is good for you. Have your eyes on people around you. It's like telling the world, hey, I'm here and I'm ready to lead. And hey, even if you're short like me, this still works. So stand tall in your spirit, even if your feet barely touch the floor when you sit down. And when you make eye contact, remember you're saying, I see you and I'm here to be seen too. So the next time you walk into that meeting, don't slouch, okay? Hear the voice of your mother in your head. Don't slouch. I want you to stand tall, make eye contact. Don't look at the floor. It's simple, but you will be amazed at the difference it will make. So give it a try. Seriously, I challenge you. Next time you're in a room, do it. You'll see heads will turn, and those heads, they'll turn in your direction because they will see you as the leader that you are. All right, so here's your second step that I want to share with you, and you need to know. You ready? Okay. Speak up early. That's right. This is a big one. Have you ever sat through a whole meeting just waiting for the right moment to say something? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the secret. That right moment, it's probably in the first few minutes of when you enter the room. So what do? Here's what I want you to do. Say something early on. Ask a question. Make an observation. Throw in a quick comment. Just get your voice in the room early. Think of it like playing double dutch. This is what it's like. Have you ever seen those jumping ropes swinging? If you wait too long, you'll never get in. But if you jump in early, you're in the game. See, when you speak up early, friends, you're showing that you're fully present and you're ready to engage. You're saying, I'm here and I got something valuable to contribute. People take notice of this. Now, this is the last action I want to share with you, and you need to know this because this one might be the most important one. Here it is. Silence that inner critic. Look, we have all got that little voice in our head that says, who do you think you are? Or, do you really belong here? You know that voice, right? Well, it's not helping you, and it's not helping me. Imagine it's a pesky mosquito that's buzzing around your ear. Bzz, 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 bzz. Don't you just hate those little things? I mean, it's small, but man, is it annoying. You don't want a mosquito hanging out there around you, would you? No, I want you to swat it away. So when that inner critic starts whispering, well, maybe you should just stay quiet, I want you to swat it away. Remind yourself why you're there. Because, friends, you belong there. You are a valuable leader, and you belong to show you have the right to show up with confidence and lead with presence. Remember, you wouldn't be in the room if you didn't have something valuable to offer. You've got strengths, you've got ideas, and you deserve to be heard. In fact, you're doing everyone in the room a disservice if you don't share your strengths and your ideas. So when that self-doubt starts, and you know it will, take a deep breath and remind yourself of all you bring to the table. And then I want you to speak up. All right, that's it. Let's pull it together. Leading with confidence and presence isn't about being the loudest in the room. It's about being fully present. Remember, stand tall and make eye contact, even if you're the shortest one in the room. Speak up early. Don't wait for that perfect moment, because here's that secret. There is no perfect moment. And then 3, I want you to silence that inner critic. Think of it as a pesky bug or mosquito, and I want you to swat it away. These are simple steps, but man, do they make a big impact. So here's my challenge to you this week. I want you to try them out, just one at a time. Walk into that next meeting, stand tall, make eye contact, and speak up early. Notice how people respond, and notice how you feel. And hey, if you do it, send me a message. I want to hear how it goes. Remember, leadership isn't about you being perfect. It's about you having presence. Well, all right. That's it for today's episode. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. And if you found this helpful, I would love for you to share it with your friends. And when you want more resources on how you can lead and live better, head over to my website, leaderspathway.com. Until next time, you've got this. God bless you.